What's good, YouTube? Shit, we back with another one, man. We finna well, I'm used to doing that when I do reaction. I used to do reactions with my boy Jay, but don't be doing that no more. I wanted to come on here and talk about the really social anxiety. Not even calling it social anxiety, but caring what other people think, not allowing yourself to express yourself, and being afraid of what others may think when you try to express yourself, or being afraid of the outcome. And I dealt a lot with this when I played basketball, especially in high school. I loved basketball. My first love was football, but our small town, we didn't have football for too long. I played it like through elementary school, a little bit like from 5th grade to 6th, and we didn't have the funds to support it. Really, we was a small town without a football team. But you know what I'm saying, my soul chose to be here for a reason. So I really resorted to basketball, and a lot of my friends loved playing basketball. So I got into practicing it. I got into trying to be good at it. I was going to the park like almost every day. I loved basketball. I fell in love with it. But there was always a thing where when I would get into games, I would be so afraid of the outcome, so afraid to miss the shot, so afraid to pass the ball. And it was only when I kind of got warmed up, when I was actually kind of getting in my flow, or not really caring about what may happen. But I was overthinking it a lot, especially because I played the point guard position, or started to play the point guard position, and the ball was in my hands at first. So I really had to come up with the decisions, and I felt like I had to always make the right plays, and it was always up to me. That's what I was feeling like. I may not have said that or gave it off to others, but you could tell that I was quote unquote not trying, but that was a way of me covering up, because I felt like if I did try, that people would be able to tell that I was messing up, and I didn't want that. And that's what stopped me. That's what messed my game up a lot. Because, I would practice every day. I'd practice a whole lot. My handles was good. Everything was really good. I had good shots. I had a good jump shot. My athletic ability was up there. But when it came to game situations, when it was critical, I was afraid, and I let my emotions, I let my overanalyzing and overthinking really get in the way. My confidence really I wasn't as confident get in my way. And that really affected my game, because I was wondering why. I practiced so good. In practice, I would even be hitting shots. Maybe not even practices where I'd be in front of the coaches. I'm talking about practices by myself. I'd be hitting shots. Or at the park when I'd be playing against people, I'd be doing good. And I'd play like fine, because I was in that flow, because I wasn't caring about what others was thinking, because I wasn't pressured. I wasn't put under pressure. And when I was put under that pressure, even in some practices with the team, we'd do team practices where the coaches would be watching me, or some other people, I would fall under that pressure, because I'd be so afraid to mess up, so afraid of being judged, and not really thinking, not really in my flow state, not confident of myself, not expressing myself authentically. Because yes, I was being fake by not playing my real game. I was playing a fake game. And this is why I'm explaining this is it correlates with life. When we are around others, when we are in big situations, or big circumstances, or just in public in general, people can say these people are draining my energy, this and that, but it comes down to you being you. Because when you are truly you, you don't allow others to drain your energy. You don't allow yourself to be fake around others. You allow yourself to still be the real you. You allow yourself to still be confident, which allows you to play your true game in real life. What I mean by this, correlating in real life. And by doing that, you flow easily with things, relationships, business, whatever you may be doing. It helps you flow easily. It helps you get things done personally and get things done in a way that you truly love doing it. Not when you're over, because when I was in games, I would overthink, like, oh, am I going to pass? Should I pass this? Or I wonder what coach is thinking. I wonder if they're seeing me dribble the ball. And I was just thinking about every little critical thing I was doing instead of actually playing my game, not caring or being too attached to what the outcome may be. Because I didn't realize that it's okay to mess up. It's okay to fail. It's okay to have them lessons. I don't even like to say fail. They're lessons to be learned. You miss a shot. So what? We're human at the end of the day. Kobe has missed so many shots, but was so great. So was Michael Jordan. So many. And I didn't realize that, especially playing basketball. And it messed up my game a lot. I really didn't continue with basketball, but that is what that lesson had taught me, especially throughout playing basketball. And I would kind of have that in school. Going throughout school, I'd have that little social anxiety. But as a man, especially as men, if you're a man even watching this, it's hard for us to sometimes admit stuff like that we have them pressures of what other people may think, or social anxiety at that time, which I don't like to call it social anxiety, but what others may think, because really it's up to us to choose if we really care or about the outcome or what others may think of us. Because at the end of the day, it is how we think of ourselves, is how we love ourselves, is how we are really presenting ourselves, and how really others would think of us. And if others think of us in a bad way or may judge us, that is only them judging themselves. Because as I've said before, I'm talking y'all through a camera lens. This is the camera's lens. We have our own lens, our eyes. So when others judge or may put opinions onto us, it is only really about themselves, because they can only see themselves through their eyes. They can only see what they don't like about someone through their own perspective, which is correlating and being a reflection of them. And when you realize that, you can be yourselves more, express yourselves more authentically, and really doing that will help you play your true game, be your most authentic self, and be your best version of yourself. So that's really the lesson I've learned from that, y'all. If y'all apply this to business, just apply it to life in general. It will help with so much, especially relationships, and it will help you achieve and go at them highest goals, no matter the lessons that you may come across or the up and downs, because we do live in a life where there's ups and downs. And as you can look at successful people, and them successful people did not let them downs take them all the way down. They fell forward and they kept going, no matter the outcome. And when you can do that, and when people see that in you, it is something different. It is something special. In a good way, in your own way, because like I've said before, we all have our gifts and passions, and when we don't allow them other circumstances or other people to allow their judgment or opinions on us, which is only us at the end of the day allowing that for ourselves to get in our way, we push through them. And we know that what we are doing and the vision that we have is for our best. And when we are so focused and using our imagination, using our belief, the only way we can be stopped is by yourself. And others might try to get in your way and do this, and circumstances may come up, but it is all how we look at them. It is all our perspective at the end of the day. So when you are able to change your perspective and have them lessons be something that expands you and not stop you, you are ultimately unstoppable. And yeah, y'all, it is all about divine timing again. But this is a lesson I especially learned from playing basketball. And yeah, I still love basketball. I still love to play it, but I don't play it professionally or nothing, obviously. But yeah, practice does help. Practice, I wouldn't say makes perfect, because nobody's perfect, but practice does help. And when you practice at something, you get better at it. And when you are confident and you are practicing that thing, and you can practice confidence, I guess, but really it's just it's really just being confident. Loving yourself is how you practice that, and being your most authentic version of yourself and expressing yourself in different ways, in ways that you love to express yourself. And that only advance you in so many ways unimaginable. But I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna keep these videos coming out for y'all, man. Let me know. I can tell some more of my stories. That's what had came to me about my journey. Especially growing up, I never was able to admit that. But when I had looked at myself, when I had got to know myself better, I had realized that I was aware of it, and I was able to. I mean, it's too late now. I don't play basketball or nothing. I'm out of high school and stuff, but it was a lesson that was there for a reason, and it was for me to help me to express myself more. And that's what sometimes we gotta experience, the opposite of things to experience the other side. And yeah, this life is really, really interesting. It's really just amazing what we go through and the experiences we have. Make sure y'all just don't take it for granted. Be your most authentic self, express yourself, and yeah, love yourself. Because who cares if no one else does? I mean, that sounds kind of crazy, but there's obviously people that are going to love you. But loving yourself is who matters most, is you loving yourself. Love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe once again. And yeah, I'm going to come back at y'all with another one. Let's get it.